And we are back with another episode of Uncut, the podcast. And I'm your host, Trey.
I'm Miriam.
This is nothing else talking.
Yes, and we got a special guest here today.
Mr. Visionary Ray.
Visionary.
I'm clutch. 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 Man. Breathing out of love for respiration. My dog.
Mr. Visionary Ray.
I appreciate you, bro, for coming to the podcast, man. Tell them about yourself, bro.
Honestly, I'm a simple nigga, bro.
Uh-huh.
I keep it real simple when it comes to this creative shit. Like, I'm genuine about it.
Bro, off rip, you came in like this fit is creative
Nah,
in
do
itself.
y'all can't even see.
Yeah, I can't see the whole thing.
This fit is like, it's creative, bro. Like the hat, like the old
And I feel like
hat.
it only works on you. Like,
Yeah,
no one else
bro.
could do that shit.
I mean, there's probably some people that could pull it off. But today, I was feeling good about myself.
So how did you like build that style, bro?
So like, you know, I love taking photos in all black. Like black and white type shit is what I mean. So I was feeling black and white today. But I wanted like that one thing to
Pop out, stand out.
Yeah.
and that's the flame. Like a lot of people know it's me when they see this hat walking around campus. So I was just like, I put something like together. I don't know. You know why people wear all black, funerals, some shit like that. And it was just like, what? I just went to knock out these tests. So I was like, I'm going for one reason. Get it out the way. Killed that shit. I don't know.
That's fine.
How I was feeling.
How did you come up with the name Visionary Ray?
Oh, yeah.
Which is legendary, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
That's
sometimes, bro,
literally your brand.
Yeah.
Like your brand.
I be trying to think like if there's any other words or like terms I could use if I did make a brand, which I am in the process of making. But the name is branded itself. That's a whole.
So how'd you come up with it?
So first we have to highlight the fact that my shit before was like mind over matter. It was some like high school. I thought a lot of philosophy type shit, you know what I'm saying? So I had mind over matter as my Insta. Right? My brother, he had a house party. He does house parties like for his birthday over the summer because he's a Leo or some shit like that. August 11th. Right? And he's like yo, come shoot at my house party. And I think it's been like 2 years consecutive that I've been shooting for him. And this is like before niggas got to college, so all these like upperclassmen, just like college niggas in general, they asked me like, yo, what's your Insta? How could I get these photos? And they're all just like mind over matter, like looking at me like I'm crazy because I had some little sherm ass Instagram name, but I didn't take it that deep. But I was like, I should probably.
So you still have mind over matter freshman year?
Nah, I came as Visionary.
Oh, okay.
I think this was.
That's how I know you.
Yeah, I didn't know your name was Mind Over Matter.
Not yet. It was just like I think I changed it before I started senior year of high school. And then so like I was saying, I had changed it. I was like, I seen this like one dude, his name on Instagram was like what's it called? It had something and Vision, like Zay Vision, J Vision, some shit like that. So I was like, why don't I do Ray's Vision or some shit like that? But then it was taken, so I was like, alright, cool, fuck it. So then I was like, Vision Ray, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So then I was like, alright, what's the bigger word, visionary? Then I searched up the term of visionary, and I was like, yo, I messed with this. Like, I was like, hold on.
I feel like it was definitely meant to be. The reason why it was taken because your name was not supposed to be Vision Ray.
It wasn't going to be no Vision Ray.
No.
Ray's Vision is cool. I think I had that on like Twitter or some shit like that, but I might switch my Twitter to like Visionary Ray or something. I just be fucking around with that. Don't even worry about that. But yeah, I was like, Visionary Ray, alright, shit, that makes sense. Like,
perfect.
and it
Like,
sound
and it
cool.
fits.
Like,
it fits you perfectly, bro.
Shit, bro.
Your whole entire brand.
Bro,
like
even
that.
your profile pictures, bro. Like,
yo,
I'm not gonna lie.
You be
I'll
peeping
keep
up.
it,
Yeah, I be
like,
switching it
it's
sometimes,
tough,
bro. Nah, yeah, bro. Like,
Low-key fans. I'm a fan.
bro, it's like, yeah, chill.
Nah,
So you
bro.
present yourself as a creative director.
Yeah.
So how do you get into that?
How did I get into that? I could take it way back. My mom, she just loves movies. So So that's why I'm into all these like photos and videos and making shit like that. So, but I wasn't able to spend too much time with my moms growing up. It's always been just like me and my brothers. So, you know, I'm just paying homage to her. Like, I always keep her in thought. She's not dead anymore. I just don't live with her. It's a rough situation.
Okay,
so, everybody goes through their shit. So yeah, she loved movies. I watched movies with her, and then I eventually just like, you know, I love movies too.
What's like your top movie of all time?
Oh, shit, I might go in depth with this one. It's this Japanese film called Akira.
That was one of my favorite shits too.
See, I fuck with her.
I've never.
Bro,
What?
I got like a poster in my room. You can watch it on Hulu or something like
Okay.
that. It's fire.
I used to watch that with my uncle.
Bro, it's so fire. It's so fire film, bro. I was just like, what the hell?
I
I think
gotta watch it.
another reason why I'm so inspired by that shit is because like I'm pretty sure Kanye used visuals from that shit on like one of his albums on he used it on one of his songs for Graduation. And that was like, Graduation was like a crazy point in time where I just like started to find, you know, consciousness in myself. Because, you know, I think people need self-consciousness to like really understand what's going on within themselves and the world. So it's like, but yeah, Akira is one of my favorite films. I would say Pulp Fiction, but I still don't even understand what that shit is about, bro.
Me either.
Like, no
I
matter
watch
how
it
many
times. I'm just there for the visuals.
it was cool. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't know, like, that shit inspires me to be like, yo, like, why can't I make visuals like this? But the thing is, you got to start somewhere.
I have a question. So I know that you write. I know that you draw. You draw too, right?
Fake. I only draw like
so
that.
So what do you do, like, creatively?
Creatively, I'm definitely a writer, and I'm a graphic designer, if that makes more sense. Into music. Renaissance man, I don't know. Like I dabble in everything, bro. Like
definitely.
I'm not the best at everything, but I know how to make it how I want it.
Biggest influence
In
terms of directors.
Damn, Donald Glover.
Yo, bro,
he's
yo, bro. When I was in
That's
high
really
school,
top
like,
3.
I really tapped into him. He's really.
Why?
He's an eccentric dude, a little weird, but like, I don't know. Like after watching Atlanta. That's my favorite show, like, ever.
Yeah, it's becoming my favorite show.
It's fire, bro. Like, I'll be like, oh, damn, like, he really thought of this shit? Like, and just, like, his music also, like, I also just found more of myself listening to his music at a young age, because, what was that song, 2005? Like, everybody was listening to that shit, bro, but I started to, like, really just think about who he was as a person, the things he was trying to do, and what he represented to, like, the black community, and it was just, like, I got a lot of respect for this guy.
2005 was like even the visuals on that video, bro. That was
like what the fuck does even mean, bro? I watched when I first like my thoughts from when I first seen the video to like a couple years after. I'm like, yo, what am I watching?
Yeah.
It's a cool dude, man. It's a cool dude.
How would you describe your style in film?
In film, I think a lot of my videos derive from like the music I listen to. So like, you know, the older artists that I listen to, I love, like, you know, like Mos Def.
You definitely gave me Mos Def.
He's him, bro. I think that's like top 5 artists for me. I listen to a lot of like old rap, you know, like Mobb Deep, Slum Village. I said Slum Village. The Roots. Probably Slum Village. So I'm chatting. Tribe Called Quest. They're probably like my favorite artists ever. Like,
okay.
I love them. So like, I don't know, just like everything about what they was doing, like at their time, just seems like some shit nobody would have ever thought of. And I don't know, it makes me think like, how could I do that for this generation? Like,
definitely on their own lane.
Yeah, bro. Like, I listen to the Low End Theory and just be like, damn, these niggas really made Scenario. Like, here we go. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. That is crazy.
And then again, you still have to think about like what they was doing, like what was going on in the world at that time. Like, shit was really scary in the 90s. Like, I don't think.
What's your favorite time period for art?
For art,
like,
that's scary to say. Like, I don't know. I mean, I really respect the fact that I'm able to to know what I like and have a vision for what I want to do now. But like, you know, I think to ask anybody like what time period they'd want to grow up in is tough or some shit like that, or just want to thrive in, because it was always something hard for Black people to do.
Always.
No matter what. Like, I would say the 70s, because like I love like disco and like all that funkiness and shit.
That's bro, me too.
But like yo, it was dead like weird ass motherfuckers running around, murderers and shit. Like,
yes, bro. Shit
it was hard.
Crazy.
And still racism don't leave.
Yeah, no.
At all. Definitely don't leave. So you got like any like future projects, like big projects you working on?
Shit,
bro, the Valentine's Day thing you did,
tough.
bro, that was like...
I'm trying to like get a lot more shit out similar to that. I got like a couple personal projects that I'll probably drop in like maybe the next couple weeks. This is a lot of people been you know, asking for my services, so like, I just need to like manage that. And then, you know, school is real. I'm a college student. You can't run away from that. Full time, yeah. But I have been telling people about like a magazine that I've been working on, and like, I just want to highlight the fact that there's a lot of people coming out with like magazines and like newsletters nowadays, but I wanted to give myself like a good amount of time to really like encapsulate, you know, everything that I feel like I'm like getting to start like as a new version of myself, right? So the magazine, it's called Team Visionary. No, Vivid Black Stories from Team Visionary. And Team Visionary is just like people who I feel like genuinely express themselves, like
authentic.
I like that.
Yeah. Like, no matter what they do, like I'm gonna just find my way to. I'm gonna try my best to really include them in that shit. It's a 2022 project. I started in like November. I included some like older photos, but I'm really using this year to like gather everything and then put it together and have it out by January 2023.
I'll be on the lookout.
So
I'll be waiting for that.
How do you explain your thinking process behind these projects?
It's kind of difficult. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I was really trying my best to like think of what to do after that Valentine's Day shit. Like it was just tough because I was thinking about that since like December. Because I mean, I didn't know if I was celebrating Valentine's Day or not, but I knew like I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and that was it. So I did that. I wanted to get more people involved, but you know, everybody has a difficult schedule. I did that, and I just executed. But I think I listened to music to kind of fuel the visuals. Like I was saying earlier about just like how music inspires me to just make shit in general. I was using that to fuel the visuals, and just like listening to what the artists have to say in general. I might listen to like, you know, other podcasts or like interviews that they're in.
Yeah, that's important. I be listening to podcasts.
Listen.
But that be inspiring me, bro. Like,
Look
crazy.
really now, bro. Like,
Yeah, but that's why I had to make my own. Like,
yeah, bro. Fucking dumb. Yo, artists, musicians are people too. Like, they not just singing to sing. They doing the shit to
They're
express
the biggest
themselves.
influences we have.
Exactly.
They influence everything we do.
respect.
Clothes we wear, how we speak, how we present
how
ourselves,
we
everything.
think
Yo,
about other
music
people.
is important down to the frequency, bro. Like, the frequency could, like...
The vibrations.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's so crazy to me, bro. Music is definitely important. So you say you told me you play the bass guitar, bro.
Bro, I'm a bass player.
Where, like, you, like...
Like, I know I could play a couple songs, bro.
Oh, nah, yeah, that's...
What's his name?
Yeah,
Billy.
we're excited.
Bro, you gotta...
It's something about the bass, bro. I definitely gotta slide. You're right. But like, it's something about the bass in general that's just so, like, I feel it in my soul.
Nah, definitely. That's the same thing when I play piano.
You hold so much weight on the song, like, it don't sound right without bass.
Without a bass, bro.
And even if it's not a bass guitar, just like bass on the song in general, like, you really
need that bass, bro.
that should get your heart like.
Mm,
Your rhythm is important, bro.
Nah, definitely.
Nah, yeah, I played the bass. Who inspired me to play the bass? Steve Lacy.
Steve Lacy, bro. Nah, bro, he's like
You
golden,
listen to
bro.
Steve Lacy?
Bro, I know. Bro, that's soul, bro. Like,
All right.
soul people, like, Come on.
Let me
now.
find out.
He came from the internet, bro. Like the internet made
Yeah.
great music
No,
too.
I know.
so-
I listen to Steve.
Exactly. So I was like,
No, yeah. That's
Hey.
tough.
everybody, if you, I can't even speak right now. Like, if you know good music, you know good music.
Nah,
Yeah.
word to it,
That's
bro.
all you have to say.
You just gotta know good music.
But not yet. Steve Lacy, Stevie Wonder,
Mm.
Gosh, bro.
and Thundercat.
Mm.
He got the
I
5-string
never-
bass guitar. I'll be like, damn, like he played the bass. Shit, you should listen to him. Yeah, I don't think I play any other instruments.
How do you start playing the bass?
Music, bro.
Mm.
Listening to, I was like, yo, I could play this shit.
What
Why
grade?
not?
I mean,
I
how?
started playing bass sophomore year of
Mhm.
high school.
Mhm.
We had a music class. My music teacher was like, oh yeah, we got some bass as well. So like I would go to class. I would sometimes show up after school.
Mhm.
I used to even go to Guitar Center and just play bass because I didn't have my own personal one, so I would use the one at school. But because in quarantine, I couldn't go and pick it up to like keep forever.
Mm.
Mhm.
And I haven't been back to my school. I don't really. It's a whack high school. I don't really check it like that.
Mm.
You should.
I'm
What's
like-
wrong with you?
You're not
God,
worried.
no.
Hey, like came out of this.
How has the college environment inspired you?
Man, like this campus, I don't know. I was kind of excited to like first come and see like what a new world has for me. You know what I'm saying? Because college life is just being considered a college student. Like the whole world looks at you differently. So it's not just that my world is changing. Like the whole world is changing for everyone around you as a college student.
Mhm.
I know that the school has a lot to offer, and so do I. So it's like we take advantage of
Nah,
whatever.
definitely.
The school has a lot of
A
resources. I'm
lot,
not gonna
bro.
lie.
Like a
Mhm.
lot, bro.
And a lot of creative.
And I'm starting to realize that too. I need to take advantage.
Mhm.
The library is deep. Like it's a lot of shit in there, and I ain't even know that.
Bro, they have their own podcast room.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. Tap in with that shit,
Bro,
bro.
we gotta tap into
They
that.
got a
Like-
whole fucking green screen, mics.
Yeah, bro. We gotta use that.
It's all in the podcast room.
Yeah, like they
The
got a
green
green screen.
I
They
didn't
got
know the
like
green
this whole mic setup.
I didn't know the green screen was in there, bro. I've been doing my research
Mhm.
because I be fucking around on like Photoshop and After Effects and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Mm.
Green screen lit.
So what you use to edit your photo?
So before I always knew how to use Lightroom,
Mhm.
and I've used Photoshop before, but I was never on it like crazy. I would use just like random apps on the iPhone, shit like that. Start off, I taught myself like the lighting and shit from Insta.
Mm.
So I mean that's pretty like simple things to use. But I think I got for real on like Lightroom and Photoshop, or just the whole Adobe Cloud like
Mhm.
within the last couple months here.
Mhm.
Mm.
So Photoshop and the whole Adobe Cloud is like my go-to.
Yeah, I tapped into that the cloud because I gotta edit these videos on there. So,
This shit help, bro.
but nah, I definitely got, bro. I gotta tap into Lightroom and After Effects.
Yo,
I wanna-
Lightroom is
bro, go
really,
bro.
Lightroom and
No.
Lightroom
That could
Classic.
change your whole picture.
Yeah, bro. It
Literally.
really do.
Bro, I saw some video of you with computer science. Remember? I think they did some interview on you.
Oh,
bro.
from Google.
Yeah.
how you forgetting that, like,
that's
Wait,
crazy.
what?
That's-
Google interview?
Yeah, they gave me a little documentary,
Yes, bro.
bro.
What
Like,
the
Ray.
fuck?
yo,
For
shit, bro.
Stay to the end to watch the video. I'm gonna play it.
Oh god. Yeah, I was like, yo, that's crazy. I was a
But you
sophomore.
never like put it out there. Like,
Cause I don't be talking to niggas about computer science. Like,
Oh, you did you used to do robots, right? Like
Yeah.
robotics and
in high school,
yeah. One day you was on like the team.
yeah, I did a lot of that shit. I would like do hackathons and shit like that.
Mm.
I joined Google in 8th grade because my middle school was like a tech-based school.
Mm.
So they, it's crazy. Like my math teacher was like, "Yo, here, sign these out. We gonna go on a trip like next week." And I'm like, 4 to 7. I'm in middle school. Niggas be outside that late. So I'm like, I'm not doing shit. And he's
Nah,
like,
I got it.
he looked me in the eyes. He was like, "Yo, like take this shit." And I was like, "Alright, fuck it," because he already like he be recommending me a lot of good shit.
Mm.
I don't really talk to him no more. I don't really know where the middle school niggas at, but Yeah, they interviewed me. I didn't even know it was an interview, really. It was just like, come and do these projects. And they invited a few of us back, and like it was like me and this one other person that like stayed until like senior year of high school. Cause like, I don't know, I just like prevailed. But I don't know, like computer science, it's a cool topic and all that. But, you know, I like to focus more on like the creative aspect, which is like why I switched my major from comp sci to informatics. It's just, technology is just technology. It's hard to explain to people.
No, I figure.
So that's why not a lot of people would know that like I'm affiliated with Google. You know what I'm saying?
So writing, when did you start writing?
When did I start writing? It had to have started with them poem in your pocket days type shit, like elementary school. Like from there, it's like, oh, I got bars. I might as well keep this shit going. Like, so it started off with like some calm elementary shit, and then it just turned into like there's deeper shit in writing than just rhyming. And then I don't know. I do it often. I don't portray it to the world often because I don't know. I don't think I see myself as like a poet. I'm just a writer.
Yeah.
I love wordplay. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like yelling either, so that's why I don't like perform.
Like,
like,
I think I heard a poem from you once.
in the them open mics in the CC, those be cool. I have to perform this semester before it's over. I know there's one other thing that's coming up. I was talking with them PV niggas. They was like,
bro, I gotta join PV.
Bro, I don't know what's.
I gotta join PV.
You're in Posh, right?
Yeah.
So talk about that.
Yeah,
like,
Posh.
is it what made you get into that or want to be a part of the organization?
The Posh.
Yeah, bro, big Posh, big creative director. They actually just recruited me. And it wasn't too much. I was like, oh, this shit cool. Like, I remember doing research and, you know, just like seeing their videos on like YouTube, seeing their Instagrams, seeing them do like cool edits and shit. And it was just like, you know, I could do this. I wasn't really for it at first because, you know, I was just pushing myself on my own, like off the muscle. But it seemed like it was some like simple services that I could like provide them.
You get your name out there too.
Yeah, that too. I felt like it was cool just like being more involved with the school. I didn't really, it's bad to say, but I didn't really care as much, but it was cool to see that, you know, I actually get like a team of people to work with the same motives on a more professional level. Because then again, like I really didn't mind doing a lot of shit myself, because that's how it was last semester. I wasn't on no orgs, and now I'm on like 3, and they just kind of like requested me to be there instead of like me having to work for it. And that's probably the only reason why like I didn't have to do any work for it. If so, I probably wouldn't have cared. But Posh, it's we promote and we highlight creativity in any way, shape, or form. And we just want to get more people involved because I feel like there are a lot of creative people on this campus, but when it comes to like execution, they might not know where to start. And that's where we're gonna help them.
Definitely. Nah, there's a lot of like creative people on this campus, bro. Like for real, like that really shit is like, bro, if we all come together, bro, we could really make some big shit.
Up it.
We could, bro. It could. That's how I see it, bro. That's the vision for Posh. Like I want it to be some like universal, like undercover, unconscious like form of help for like creative people and all. So
definitely got to tap into that. Posh Daily. Shout out to Posh Daily.
Yeah, big Posh, big CD.
We gotta work on a project, bro. Like I want to work on like a music project.
We were supposed to have a shoot. We beat it on that.
What happened?
But we could do it next
2 weeks, bro. That shit like.
Okay, so we could do it when we come back from spring break.
There's this event that's happening in Harlem. Once I get the info on like just like space and availability of the space, you know, I'll invite you guys because it's like a how do I explain it? It's like a open mic type shit and like this, like a library setting, you know what I'm saying? Like those cafe type shits. So I'm like, like you know how you seen Love Jones?
Yes.
It's like
It's in Harlem.
bro, come on, bro.
I dead haven't seen it.
Shit, Lorenz Tate kind of inspired this fear. Right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I got that, but I was like,
Nah, I love them.
Damn, I gotta watch it.
They took it off of Netflix. They didn't slime.
they
bro.
did.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't.
I can still
I
watch
got you,
it.
bro. I got you.
Find a way to watch
I'll
it.
worry
We
for
could
it.
watch it tonight.
Oh no,
No, you.
I'm not.
Oh yeah.
Type shit.
Nah. So
Yeah.
Definitely that's fine.
The city things. You know, like once we be out of here for this semester, I got a lot of shit that I want to do over the summer. So, you know, just come and find me, everybody, all y'all.
Over the summer. So like, what do you have in store? Like,
What can
in the summer? Yeah. What?
What could y'all
Something we-
expect from me in the summer? You know, by the time summer starts, I should have more equipment regarding making videos.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I've been like holding back on making videos with some people because like I know it's not enough of what I want to put out. So I'm gonna just chill on that. But a lot of it is gonna be, you know, like more theme shoots going towards the magazine. But I don't want to just be taking photos to take photos. Like, it got to be something behind it.
The concept.
The concept, yeah.
Which I feel like you do with a lot of your
You're
shoots.
really good at that.
I'm very conceptual, bro. Like,
yeah.
The best way to get to people is to relate to them.
Mm-hmm.
So the more analogies you make and all that shit, they just like, oh, like, I get this. Like, I fuck with this concept. That's why, like, I feel like that Valentine's Day shit was cool because, like, I don't know, the poem, that little, like, heart-shaped poem that I had made, like, I didn't just write it. Like, I asked my story, and everybody, like, each line was, like, from them.
Oh,
So it wasn't just me. And I was asking them what love means instead of it just being me. So, I don't know. Shit like that. I'm gonna think of some more.
So what do you think love means?
Oh, Chad, that's a deep question, bro.
Ooh.
You can't be saying that,
It's
bro.
a hot scene.
Hot seat, Valentine's Day over. I'm past it.
Over.
It's over.
We'll try again next year.
Summer.
Type shit. Nah, yeah. Shit. So I actually have to answer. I answer it like, love is like, what? I'm like, damn. How do I say this? It's like, you know when somebody stares at you and you know they mean it. Like you ain't even gotta say it. They just like.
Yeah, you could communicate with somebody with their eyes.
That shit
Nah,
is
you
scary,
definitely
bro.
can.
That shit is wicked.
Cause now you kind of seeing what they seeing to an extent. Like that emotion behind it, you don't even have to say nothing, bro. It's just all in the eyes. That shit's scary.
If you feel it, you feel
Don't
it.
act.
You feel it, you feel it.
Yeah.
Some people actors, but like,
Some people act, but
like, it's another scenario where it's like, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
You know. No, but shoot. VisionaryRay, man. Follow him on the gram. I'm going to put it on the screen.
You also have another page, Vivid.
Vivid Black
Yes.
Yeah, I'ma
follow
put that
page.
put that-
Wow.
is a 6. Like Vivid 6 Black. You know
I
what I'm
know what
saying?
you're saying.
Bro, I'm going to put it there.
There
I
you go,
already
bro.
know.
But yeah, make sure y'all follow the Instagram, Uncut the Podcast. If you want to be on the podcast, hit us up in the DM. Let us know. Subscribe, like, comment, share. And yeah,
Stay tuned.
stay tuned. Put the post notifications on because we got a lot of creators for y'all. But,
and let us know who else you want to see on the podcast.
yeah,
We
let us
got
know.
a lot coming.
Comment down. But Uncut, we out. Yes, sir.